Welcome back everyone, welcome back to my channel, the Little Red Ninja Bot. Today we've had some rain, which is a good thing considering it's been very hot the last couple of weeks. Today I will take you on a short tour of my plot, but first of all I've got to find the little ninja. He's lost somewhere on the plot and I've got to go and find him. I really don't know where he's got to, but let's try and find him. As you can see, he's not here. I've got these cut barrels. They're mainly for carrots for next year, but I'm going to use them over winter. I'm going to use them in my polytunnel, which I'll show you in a minute. As you can see, I've had them cut, which will help. They were very much like this one. Next to those are my fruit bushes, mainly blackberries, but I have got a red berry in there somewhere. I know it's a mess, but I will be tidying those up later in the series. Just here I have a hotbed. It's quite easy to erect, and I use my own compost in it that I've made myself. And the good thing is, this is the first weed this year. As you can see, it doesn't want to come out. Oh, there's a little bit more. I'll get rid of that in a minute. I have grown peppers in this, and they were the bell pepper. They were successful, but at the moment I'm just using it as a bit of a storage area for some lavender. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, I forgot. I put celery in. I put them in 3 weeks ago and they've just exploded into life. I'll be certainly tucking into that in the coming weeks. Next to my hotbed I have a grapevine. It's the first time I've grown a grapevine. It is about 3 years old, and I have, if I can find them, I've got some grapes growing, and they're looking good, looking real good. I'll show you in a later video how I dealt with them, but in the meantime I'm really tempted, but no, I've got to wait. Next door is my polytunnel. Just inside I've got Market More cucumber. I have some peppers, if you can see. Oh, I've got a rogue tomato plant from last year. But I've also got some butternut squashes growing. I have some lettuce. And I have got some tomatoes. They're Crimson Crush. And I have picked already, and they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go in a little bit more. With this polytunnel, I've had it for about 4 years, and people have told me it only lasts a year. But at the moment, it's still standing. A bit further down, I have some cucamelons. If you don't know what they are, they're a Mexican sour gherkin, and they are lovely. They are very much like a cucumber, so easy to grow, but they have a taste of lime in them. So ideal if you like a G&T, which I do. Where are you, little ninja? Where are you? Oh, there you are. What are you doing up there? What's that? You're picking them already? Those ones are too small. You need to pick them when they're like that. If you leave them any longer, they'll go stringy, and you won't want that, will you? What's that? You want to pick them now? Oh, all right then, we'll pick them now. We'll be back in a sec when I've picked them, and I'll show you what I've got. Well, I think I'm going to carry on giving you a tour of my plot. In the meantime, I'm going to get Little Ninja to pick the rest of the runner beads that need picking. So far, that is what we've picked. Hopefully a lot more. What do you reckon, Little Ninja? Yeah? If I leave you to it, and I'll carry on with the tour. Now, I think he's got his hands full, I reckon, picking from here. I have 4 teepees of runner beans, so that should be quite a lot. And this will be the 5th picking this year so far. I reckon I've probably got 2-3 weeks maximum left to pick, because there's still plenty of flowers, mainly at the top, but fingers crossed I'll have a lot more. Next bit of the plot is a little tiny wildlife area where the bees, hoverflies seem to love. Sweet peas are going well. They're producing loads of flowers, which I like. Next to them are my compost bins, but I'll show you in another video how I make my compost and how long it takes to become, I would say, better than shop bought, because I know what I've put in it. Oh, hello B, what you doing? And one of my main ingredients is the comfrey, which is a godsend. It really is. Next bit of the plot, I've got Brussels sprouts growing. I don't mind Brussels sprouts. Now, this is my first year of growing them, so fingers crossed. I've got 4 plants in, that's more than plenty. Wow, quite impressive, those sunflowers. Next on my plot, I've got some kale. 2 different varieties, which I forget at the moment, but they're good. They are good for ground cover, and also if you like a smoothie. I myself don't like them, but I usually use this for my compost bin, and the worms love them. Next is my French beans, and they look ready to pick. Yeah, there's quite a lot. Do excuse me a second, I'm going to try one. I've already done it, but I'll try again. Yeah, not bad. All I'll say to that better than shop bought. So much better. And I have 4 teepees of those, and they're full to bursting. There you go. And they're the right size to pick. The variety, a Cobra. Very reliable variety. Next, Emmy squashes. Oops, sorry about that. And the squashes are hunter. And they're certainly doing that. They're hunting for space. But they've got no problem. Quite big. At the top of my plot, I've got 6 barrels, or 6 pots of tomatoes, which you can see are going a nice shade of red. Soon to be picked, you. And next to those tomatoes are 2 bags of potatoes that most definitely need sorting out very, very soon. Their foliage has died back, so they're ready to be eaten. Not like that, but I've got to get them out first. Just here I have those carrots in the ground, same as the ones that were in the pots, but they're so far behind, it's incredible. Next to that is cut and come again lettuce, which is being incredible. It looks like it's bolted, it's just thinking about it, but you can pick to your heart's content. And I've had loads, absolutely loads. Little gem lettuces and a red variety. How on F did that get there? Next to that are my parsnips. I've always tried to grow parsnips and failed, but this year, as you can see, wow, they are just incredible. I'm not going to pick them just yet, but when I do, I'll be turning them into crisps. In this gap I've got here, I had onions, which I will show later in the video. They've all been dug up, and there were some absolute whoppers. In the meantime, I've sowed some radish, and it looks like they're being eaten. Ew, there's that dreaded mare's tail. Hate the stuff. But the best way to deal with that is just keep pulling it out. I've got some red kale over there, just to fill the gap with some freshly done spring onions. Just over here, ooh, look, there's that other pot of carrots. They need to be done soon. Here I've got some beetroot, Bolt Hardy variety, and they're just absolutely massive. But I'll also use those as chips. No, not chips, crisps. Crisps are better for you, especially when you do them homemade. Last bit on the growing area, I've got some chard, all different varieties, and the one variety that is tasty, really tasty, is that one. Looks weird, but it tastes fantastic. No hint of iron. Oops, was that Mr. B flying past? I'm interrupting him feeding on my comfrey. As you can see, it is absolutely massive. But I do keep control of it. And I will show you on the next video what I do with it. Right then, I better get back to see how little Ninja's got on with that picking that he was supposed to be doing. Let's go back and see how he's done. Wow, that is massive. That is a big bag. Where's he gone? Is he in here? Are you falling asleep? Ninja, wait, wake up. Wake up. He's smiling. I think he's drunk on runner beans. What do you reckon? Good? Yeah? Oh. Well done. Top marks. Now, all I can say is I am well chuffed with that. And I've had 4 bags about that size in the last 2.5 weeks. I know what I'm doing tonight. But it is a learning curve for all of us. And as I always say to people, gardening, you go to school every day. It's a learning day. So keep that in mind, and I'll see you later on when I show you my onions. And that's not supposed to be rude. Say bye, Ninja. See you later. Right then, welcome back. Made it back to Little Red Ninja's secret hideaway, and he's got some onions for me. Here we go. First tree, they're Snowball and Steron. Little tiny ones, but some absolute whoppers. Second one, oh, where he's enjoying these onions, a Steron. And the third one, all ready to be stored. And the good thing about them, they'll last for about 6 months, if I don't eat them by then. But one thing that you mustn't do is store them near potatoes. You do that, you'll get sprouting potatoes, which wouldn't be good when you've dug them all up. Quite impressed with these. They will be eaten all the same way. Boom! My goodness me, he's been busy. Look at those. Those are all those French beans. And that is a lot. Result. Nice result. All that. And that will last me a couple of months. Alright, if you liked the video and like the content, please press the subscribe button and press the like button. If you've got something to say in the comments below. It's like anything that you want me to cover, and I'll try and answer your questions, and I'll try and do them in future videos. Hope to see you soon. And by the way, stay safe and enjoy your gardening. Bye for now.